rolling out of Dover at dawn. Eyes on the horizon as we head south. Our skipper has told us it's the most likely time to spot migrants risking the crossing from France. And it doesn't take long.
Yeah, Dover Coast Guard, this is City of Westminster. We've spotted another small rib which appears to be a migrant boat.
Amid one of the world's busiest shipping lanes, a tiny dinghy bobbing on the waves. Desperate people do desperate things. They've no motor, just paddles.
Where are you from, guys?
Sudan.
From Sudan. Are you okay? Help will be coming soon. They will come and pick you up.
Okay.
Would you like some water?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been at sea this morning?
2 o'clock we start and
Why do you want to go to England?
see the safe place.
And tell me about your journey from Sudan.
Come from Libya to Italian and
Libya to Italy,
yeah.
and then through Europe. And why did you leave Sudan?
We need a safe place.
Safe place.
Yeah.
There's some fruit, some biscuits, some juice.
After that, we shadowed them and called the Coast Guard, who organised their rescue.
Well, it's getting busier all the time. When we first sort of started seeing these migrants come across sort of 3-4 years ago, there was just a few come across in drips and drabs, but now it seems like a very well-organised people smuggling boat.
And not far away, we find another migrant boat.
Well, we're about 8 miles off the coast of Dover now, and we've just come across this small dinghy, probably 3-4 metres long. We think there's maybe 12, 13 on board, a couple of small children at the front and a couple of women. I've asked them how long they've been at sea this morning. They've said a couple of hours, so they must have set off before dawn, and we've now called in the UK Border Force, the UK Coast Guard, who are going to come and pick them up.
Rescued migrants are then brought to Dover and ferried ashore for processing. The government says its new Nationality and Borders Bill, currently passing through Parliament, targets people smugglers. But it also includes a new law, meaning migrants arriving without permission could be jailed for up to 4 years. Critics say it amounts to cruelty.
It's a really callous, cold-hearted, brutal response by a government that's trying to arrest and prosecute its way out of a problem. It won't succeed. Putting people in jail who have come here because of the terrible things that have happened to them in their lives is really draconian, punitive, and all that it will do is fill up our jails without resolving the issue.
The number of migrants crossing the channel in small boats has risen sharply in the last few years. More than 2,000, a record, made the journey in June. But overall, the number of people claiming asylum in the UK actually fell last year to just below 30,000. And that's way down on the peak back in 2002 of more than 80,000.
And Britain accepts far fewer asylum applications than many of its European neighbours. Behind the migrant numbers, though, are the human stories. The government is pushing back, but for those making these dangerous journeys, the pull of a better life is strong. John Donnison, BBC News, in the English Channel.